Straddling the border between Tennessee and North Carolina, Great Smoky Mountains National Park is a dense region filled with staggering mountains and lush forests. The park's plentiful sites make it the most popular national park in the area, and there's plenty for tourists to do while they're there. Join Viewcation as we take a look at the best things to do in Great Smoky Mountains National Park. Watch the leaves change during autumn. Due to the dense nature of the trees around Great Smoky Mountains National Park, the location is one of the best places in the world to watch the leaves change during autumn. There are over 100 different tree species located within the park, and the wide variety of elevations found within allow for a great many vantage points to view them from. If you find yourself in the region during the early fall, you'll be treated with a plethora of soothing autumn colors filling the landscape, with peak time being late September. View the wildlife while driving through Cades Cove. Besides its staggering variety of tree species, Great Smoky Mountains National Park also features a staggering variety of animal species. You're going to want to see as much of the wildlife as you can while you're there, and one of the best ways to do it is to take the scenic drive through Cades Cove. The drive is an 11-mile loop that takes you through one of the most dense natural landscapes in the region, featuring a gorgeous valley and encroaching mountains filled to the brim with different types of wildlife. There are said to be well over 1,000 black bears living in the area, and your chances of spotting a few of them while riding through Cades Cove are exceptionally high. Other animals you're likely to spot along the drive include turkey, bobcats, deer, and other smaller animals. Cades Cove is one of the most popular locations in the park, so those who don't want to deal with crowds during the park's most popular months may want to try the Roaring Forks Motor Nature Trail instead. This trail offers similarly lush sights with streams and dense forestation. If you're lucky, you may even see elk. Besides the two aforementioned scenic drives, there's also Little River Road, which offers more beautiful scenery. Hike along the Appalachian Trail. The Appalachian Trail is one of the most famous hikes in America, and for good reason. The trail is over 2,000 miles long and spans numerous states from the north to the south of the country. One of the most gorgeous parts of the Appalachian Trail runs along Great Smoky Mountains National Park. The section running along the park is over 70 miles long. Though most visitors to the area won't be too keen on the prospect of engaging in a nearly 100-mile-long hike in the midst of their vacation, there are numerous smaller, dedicated portions of the section of the Appalachian Trail running along Great Smoky Mountains National Park that can easily be done within the span of just a day. The park also features over 700 more miles of hiking trails spread over the course of its hundreds of thousands of acres. With all the hiking opportunities available, the location can be considered a hiker's dream. Some of the best hikes in the region include the ones found at Mount LeConte, Mount Camerer, Charles Bunyan, and Andrews Bald. While there are plenty of incredibly challenging hikes in the region, there are also a bounty of hikes for more easygoing hikers who just want to take in some scenery. Some of the more peaceful hikes in the area include the Gatlinburg Trail, the Elkmont Nature Trail, the Little Briar Gap Trail, and Andrews Bald. Climb atop Clingmans Dome. If you're looking for a fairly steep hike, you should be sure to give special attention to Clingmans Dome. The journey up Clingmans Dome is one of the most popular hikes in the area. Though the path is nicely paved, the uphill journey can be a bit trying for some. There's plenty of nice scenery all along the hike, but you'll be treated with some of the best views in the area when you get to the top. There's an observation tower at the top of the dome, and the top is also the perfect place for watching the sunrise or sunset. As with the aforementioned Cades Cove, Clingmans Dome is one of the most popular locations in all of the park, despite the slight difficulty of its steep hike. Those who want to experience the area with a modicum of seclusion may want to go in the morning, or wait until the winter months if you're good with snowshoes. While the journey up Clingmans Dome may be challenging, it's worth it when you get to the top and see the incredible view. Hey, if you're enjoying this video so far, be sure to give it a like, and subscribe to Viewcation if you haven't already. And stick around for more of the best of Great Smoky Mountains National Park. Go out on the water on Fontana Lake. If you're looking to get wet while visiting, one of the best ways to do so is by visiting Fontana Lake and going out on a paddleboard. A dam along the Little River forms the notably skinny lake, which spans well over 200 miles. Besides paddleboarding, visitors to the lake can also go out on the water with kayaks and canoes, or even fish. Paddleboards, kayaks, and canoes can all be rented easily in the area. The park is also brimming with waterfalls thanks to its surplus of water and variety of elevations. You'll find numerous staggering waterfalls while you're visiting, even when you're not looking for them. Some of the most impressive ones in the region include Abrams Falls, Laurel Falls, and Rainbow Falls, all of which can be found along their own beautiful hikes. Gaze upon the area's impressive plant life. Not only does Great Smoky Mountains National Park have an impressive bounty of waterfalls, but it also has a staggering variety of flowers. There are said to be well over 1,000 different types of plant flowering within the park, with some of the most beautiful types of flowering plants that can be found including favorites like orchids, trillium, and geranium. As one might expect, the best time to view this variety of blooming flowers is during the spring months, as well as the earliest months of the summer. Going in April or early May will yield the most lucrative flower watching results, but you'll still be able to see plenty of stunning, colorful arrays of flowers up until later during the summer. Of course, you can't see the blossoming flowers and autumn leaves changing colors in the same time frame, so you'll have to plan your trip accordingly. Experience the life of a pioneer. Long before the land of Great Smoky Mountains National Park was designated as a national park, it was simply land being used by the settlers of the region to go about their daily lives. As soon as the land was declared a national park, preservation efforts were put into effect in order to keep as many of the buildings standing as possible in order to preserve the pioneer history of the region. Because of this, the park is now home to a great many historical buildings that can give visitors a look back through history and a taste of what it was like to be a pioneer. There are said to be nearly 100 historical buildings within the boundaries of Great Smoky Mountains National Park. A great many of these are found along Cades Cove. While driving along Cades Cove, you're liable to see plenty of old churches from the region's pioneer days, but that's only the tip of the iceberg. Other hot spots for historical buildings that can be found within the park include Akunalufti and Catalahoochee. At Akunalufti, you'll find the Mountain Farm Museum. This consists of a variety of structures left over from the region's pioneer days, with an emphasis on farming technology. Down the road, you'll find the equally notable Mingus Mill. In Catalahoochee, you can see a preserved school from the pioneer time period, as well as more churches and several houses. Stay in a cabin. While you won't be able to stay in any of the historical buildings, you can do the next best thing. For those who want to experience a multi-day trip to Great Smoky Mountains National Park like a pioneer, staying the night in one of the area's many rustic cabins may provide the perfect opportunity. There are many different types of cabins to rent in the area, with some being fairly luxurious. Now it's time to hear from you. Did we miss any of your favorite things to do in Great Smoky Mountains National Park? Let us know in the comments section below. And before you go, make sure you give this video a like and subscribe to Viewcation if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.